my brain. Back on that island, going insane. Pixel dreams and 10 regrets. You serve me joy, then hit reset. You gave me sun, you gave me fire. Now all I got is just desire. I'm digging deep into the past, but all your games, they never last. Where's my beach, my spike, my crew? I've been waiting just for you. Tecmo bro, I've had enough. Give me back my pixel love. Girls in bikinis, hearts on flame. Why'd you ghost the freaking game? You teased the waves, then hit a board. Left me crying in my board shorts. Trophies buried in the sand. DOA, you had a plan. Bounce physics, volleyball. Now I just scroll through Reddit walls. Zach, I bought the DLC. I believed in you. Where's my beach, my spike, my crew? Refreshing forums just for news. Tecmo bruh, just drop it now. Even Switch could handle it. Well, girls in bikinis, fans still out. We're still here, ain't that allowed? Just one game, then fade to black. Or tell us why you won't come back. Give me one more match. I still got sunscreen in my backpack.
Kicking down doors like it's my daily chore. Shootouts in the alleys, leaving my hat on the floor. In the city of angels where the shadows hide, I'm chasing down justice with the cold by my side.
Lost my hat in the crossfire, but never my pride. With my 6-shooter ready, I'm taking it in stride. In the heart of the noir, where the bullets fly free, I'm a cowboy in the city, living dangerously.
Dusty streets and neon lights, chasing down the clues, dodging bullets left and right. I'm playing fast and loose.
Lost my hat again, it's just a running joke, but I'll keep on wearing it,
Even if it's broke,
lost my hat in the crossfire, but never my pride. With my 6-shooter ready, I'm taking it in stride. In the heart of the noir, where the bullets fly free, I'm a cowboy in the city, living dangerously.
every corner I turn there's trouble to be found. With my trusty hat, I'm the sharpest guy around.
But when the shootout starts, it's like a magic trick. My hat flies off my head as quick as lightning flicks.
Lost my hat in the crossfire, but never my pride. With my 6-shooter ready, I'm taking it in stride. In the heart of the noir, where the bullets fly free, I'm a cowboy in the city, living dangerously.
Hey, we are live, back from an extended vacation. Not really a vacation. I wouldn't really call it vacation. Hopefully everyone had a great few days away. Welcome, Synergy.
Welcome, you've got mail.
First chatter.
Welcome Synergy 99 to the Ultimate Destiny live stream. Time for the tactical ladder. Let's go.
Let's go. Hopefully you're better now, Synergy. It's been at least 5 days, I think. Hey, I got a drink too. Hey, we got pink Red Bull. We gotta get rid of some of these wild berries. I did get a new mug. I got a new mug. This is the new holiday Starbucks mug. Yeah, that look cool. They got me addicted. I'm not actually, no, I just got to get rid of them because to get the Ms. Razor, welcome.
Welcome, you've got mail.
Welcome Amaris Rizzo to the Ultimate Destiny live stream. Time for the tactical ladder. Let's go.
Because Ms. Reza and TS and we all wanted the Battlefield 6 in-game unlockable. And so, which means that I took it upon myself to buy the Red Bull needed to be able to get the code. Which meant that I had to buy pretty much like a dozen Red Bulls. So I just need to get through them so they're not just like rotting in my fridge. The color is nice. It's a nice pink color. Are you better, Synergy? Are you better now? Back to work? With a new desk and everything? Or no desk yet? Ms. Razor, how are you doing? Playing a lot of Arc Raiders. How are you liking it now? Are you not dying anymore? I did take my ROG Xbox Ally X on my trip. Put it through its paces on the airplane. I was playing a lot of Ball Pit and Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, so nothing too crazy. And it was awesome. It was great. No issues with it, happy to say. So that was fun. The Synergy is better. You are better now, which is great to hear. This probably has to restart. Yep. Because it needs an update. And it needs to sync my save game from my Xbox ROG Ally. So give that a second. But yeah, glad you're better, Synergy, and your desk got stuck at the port. That is not good. Not good news. Hopefully that will get unstuck.
Welcome, you've got mail.
As fast as possible.
Welcome Gamer Izzy to the Ultimate Destiny live
Gamer.
stream. Time for the tactical ladder. Let's go.
Gamers in the house too. Gamer, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Speaking of stuff that got stuck at the port, I'm finally getting something that I pre-ordered in January 2021. Finally shipping from 2021 January. It is a
Welcome. You've got mail.
Hey Ned, welcome in. Good to
Welcome,
see you
Nineveh, to the
too.
Ozma Destiny Livestream. Time for the tactical ladder. Let's go.
I'm getting in it's a light gun for modern TVs that connects to like an existing like console, like a retro gaming console. The same company who made the retro gaming console made this light gun so that you could actually play all those old games on a modern TV, right? So any old light gun, including like Duck Hunt from the original Nintendo, any Sega Genesis or Sega Saturn light gun game like Virtua Cop, which was a famous one, House of the Dead, right? Those really fun light gun games. You know, after TVs changed to basically flat panels and stuff, after they changed away from big old CRTs, you couldn't use light guns on those new TVs. So basically light gun games became extinct. You know, nobody could play it anymore. And apparently nobody wanted to bring it back until now. So yeah, so that light gun is finally shipping after all these years, surprisingly. So that will be very cool. The trip was good. So as I said, it was the every 9-week trip down to SoCal for my daughter's allergy treatment plan, and that went well. Didn't have any issues. Yeah, just got back yesterday night, so it's all good. All good in the hood. Miss Reza is addicted to Arc Raiders now. I'm purposely not looking at anything related to Arc Raiders because I know I'm not going to buy it right now. I'm not gonna buy it right now. But I have some other friends that are playing it right now. They are playing it, so yeah. But yes, I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing good as well, gamer. You show yam. You show yam. And then, yeah, hopefully you're doing good as well. Thank you for coming in. I'm staying strong. I am. At this point, no matter how good it is, we have too many games to finish. So I do not feel bad right now. Not playing Arc Raiders. It's just, it just was not going to happen. The next game I'm going to be adding to our list is going to be Terminator 2D, which is coming out soon. That's going to be so cool. Everybody has to see Terminator 2. I recommend you watch it if you haven't watched it already. The movie, yes. You should really watch Terminator 1, the original. You really need to watch 1, and then watch 2, and then you'll be ready for the game. Because the game is all about 2. So, we got... where are we at? 2Play. Terminator 2D No Fate. This is directly... takes place... during the Terminator 2 movie timeline. So we just had one Terminator movie, the newer one. Would that be... let's see. Not the newest. Okay. Which one is it? Which one? Let's watch the trailer. Sarah Connor. And we have a naked Terminator. I guess spoilers. Spoiler alert, I guess. Okay, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in the movie. Okay, just saying. That part doesn't happen. Sarah Connor doesn't die. Okay. Anyways, all those scenes pretty much are from the movie. Very iconic scenes. Except for... This is based from the movie? From the movie? What? This is what is this? This is based on the movie? That's my impression of gamer right now. This is based on the movie. What? No. But yeah. Like, obviously they needed to add a few more scenes in the game that were not in the movie. So like this one, for example, I think this is John Connor when he's like in the future fighting the Terminators. This doesn't happen in T2, but I think they like allude. They kind of like have a flashback or something, or like an explanation. That's not a spoiler. Sorry, that's not a spoiler. This part isn't exactly in the movie, but everything else pretty much is. So it's cool. Except for this one. Sarah Connor doesn't die. Okay. Spoiler alert, she doesn't die. Now go watch the movie. I'm gonna probably rewatch it. But you watched the movie, but Sarah Connor wasn't in it. So then it probably wasn't the last one. Because that was... I think that's the one that they tried to... that they actually brought back. Linda Hamilton, which played Sarah Connor.
Welcome, you've got mail.
Welcome to Srima to the Ozma Destiny live stream. Time for the tactical ladder. Let's go.
DS, welcome back. Welcome in. We were just saying that everybody needs to watch Terminator 2. Miss Reza has not watched any Terminator movie, just a couple of minutes. And Gamer watched a Terminator that did not have Sarah Connor, but we don't know which one. And I need to rewatch 2 because it's that good. Yes, and she's not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So I finally unlocked the ability to combine 2 characters in this game. Both of their abilities. So finally powering up here. Somebody. Oh, wait a minute. How come one guy isn't shooting? That guy isn't shooting! Why? What happened? Oh, maybe I gotta choose him first. Miss Razor, I think you said or mentioned that you watched Blade Runner 2049. Is this true? Is this true? Money. Yeah, so you did not watch the first one, is that right? Or you did? Then I just want to see where you're coming from. You did watch the first one. Okay. So how did you like the second one? How did you like it? Long time ago. Yeah. You don't really need to know too much about. You don't need to really remember because they pretty much explain what you need to know. This is not working. They pretty much explain what you need to know from the previous movie. So yeah, you don't really need to truly remember. Well, that sucks. I can't use this character. How are we gonna do this? Let's see. Scattered aim. Yes, so they do. Yeah, I mean, like, the whole thing is really what happened after, right, Deckard went off with Rachel, right, at the end of Blade Runner 1. Like, what happened, right? Which is really cool because, like, the result of that, of what happened, is like a big deal, you know. It's like a huge secret and a big deal in 2049. So but yeah, like, I feel like I mentioned this before, I love rewatching the film because you can literally pick out but then you can pick out, you know, like, new things or some new reaction or some little new detail, you know, in the movie. It's full of just, it's just like, it's full of subtle, you know, subtle acting, especially in Ryan Gosling's case, right? Because he doesn't say a lot. Plus, like, the fact that K is not human, right? That's not a spoiler. Plus the fact that he's not human, right? Also adds to the almost like mystery, right? Of what he's feeling, right? Especially when things happen to him, right? And he's starting to change, I think, mentally. Like, he's evolving, I think, beyond his programming. Right? Because he starts to fail his baseline tests, right? Like, things are affecting him. And his thought process is changing, right? Does he actually feel, you know, like love and like loneliness and stuff, right? Like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just find it just really a fascinating film. Because it's really up to, like, your interpretation. Oh my god, things are so quick. Did I make the soundboard? No. No, I didn't. But then again, who does? I still gotta do it. But then again, I don't have time. I can literally just, like, say it. I probably don't need to make a soundboard. I cannot make the time. But then again, who does? And then yeah, especially with the Joy hologram, like that dynamic between her and Kay, like it's also very fascinating, you know. So, speaking of Blade Runner 2049, the production company, I think it's Alcon Entertainment? Alcon Entertainment? They did a massive auction of like tons of the props and the costumes from the movie. They practically had like everything up for sale. They were doing a huge, I guess they needed the money because they did a huge auction. I think it was January of this year. I totally missed it. Like I didn't even know it was happening. And yeah, they had like the only thing they didn't have for sale was like the cars. You know, they literally did not have any of the vehicles for sale, but like probably anything else you saw on screen was for sale. You know what was one of the top? What was one of the top items sold in the auction? This is probably not surprising, but it is Joy's like a Japanese schoolgirl outfit from like the hologram. She's like dancing in this like little like sexy miniskirt, and that was one of the most expensive items that sold. They had also like Ryan Gosling's, all of his jackets, his weapons, all the weapons. Yeah, they had like anything you can think of, they had for sale. But man, all the prices were just insane. They started the pricing for like the jacket for like, I don't know what it was, $2,000, and it literally sold for like 100,000. Like that's how high a price. Like everything was sold for like 10 times more. They even had Harrison Ford's regular shirt his outfit that he wore in his sequences, which was funny because like the movie actually got panned, especially in the trailer, because Harrison Ford's wardrobe was just like, let's go to Target and just buy him a shirt. It was very uninspired wardrobe for Harrison Ford. He was literally the only one that didn't have something cool to wear. Like literally everyone else had like such cool stuff. I also really loved the woman. I mean, her name is Love, literally Love. She's the assistant to Jared Leto's character. Basically, she is a replicant, but man, her character is also just so fascinating. Because she basically has the emotional maturity of a child, right? That's why like she gets like easily emotional during various sequences. She'll get angry very quick. She cries very easily at different things that she sees in the movie. Like she has this like total emotional layer to her, which is, but she's also like an adult, right? But then emotionally she's very much immature. So, but her outfit and her gun, like, so cool. I love the futuristic stuff, but it's all about being non-symmetrical with her whole outfit. So like her jacket doesn't, it's not like a straight like zip up jacket, right? It's like over to the side and it's like boop, and it like unzips on the side. It's very much, all of her wardrobe is very like non-centered, very asymmetric kind of thing, kind of deal. But yeah, Kay's jacket, they actually had at least half a dozen jackets, and each of those jackets were actually created for specific scenes. So when he had to wear, you know, when his jacket, when he was in a fight and there was blood, right? He had a jacket specifically that had blood on it. So he would wear that jacket, right, for the scene. And then he had like a normal jacket, and then he had another different kind of jacket that had, you know, other kind of damage to it. You know, maybe it's like the water sequence at the end, and it needed to be wet, or, you know. So they had all different kind of props for that. They had a lot of the stunt props as well. So like fake knives, you know, fake guns in the auction. Like I said, they had like everything from the movie, like stuff you would not get normally. Like they had in that auction, they had everything, which was so cool, but totally out of reach for any normal person to buy. So anyway, yeah, I can talk a lot about the movie because I did a ton of kind of deep dive research on the movie as well, for my old ASMR video. So yeah, go look up ASMR Destiny Blade Runner 2049, and you'll see my ASMR video that I did. Chivo! Complete the fungal forest! And yeah, TS, we were talking about the movie prop auction. This happened like in January. Yeah. That I just actually recently saw. Miss Razor would be wearing Harrison Ford's shirt. You just went and got 2049 on Prime. Oh, Synergy. Awesome. You haven't seen it either? I did buy the Blu-ray, the 4K. They did release a 4K Blu-ray of the original as well. So they have a new 4K Blu-ray of the original and of the new. I think the new one was already might have been in 4K. I gotta go look what I bought. I'm sure I bought it like 3 times already. Oh, you have seen it. Okay. Yeah, there was and then I think I also have like 3 books. I think I got 3 books just from the movie, just about the movie, how they like production. It might have, yeah, it was like a production book that they created. One of them was that the author was actually following around the director and was literally like asking him all the stuff and taking notes and getting all the background and my bladder video.
Srimer asked me all this talk about Blade Runner 2049, but I think you told me Asthma Destiny was quoted as saying it was just meh. Well, look at that. Seems like ASMR Destiny might not be all that impressed with old Blade Runner 2049. Sometimes people just ain't feeling the same vibe, you know? Different strokes for different folks. But hey, it's cool if others are hooked on it. That long brown jacket sure seems to have a fan club, huh? Ain't no harm in a bit of diversity in opinion.
I'm out. I'm out. Bye. No. No, I was going to get my books. Dune also. Dune part 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. You guys out there? Okay. Dune part 1 and 2. Let's see. Here's the books. This is. Here's the one. Michael Scott's taking a sweet time. I'm back already, okay. I'm back. Michael Scott's like, hell nah. Hell nah. But yeah, Denis Villeneuve is the director. He also did Dune part 1 and 2 as well. So watch. I would say Dune has less interpretation, but the visuals, right, are there. Very stunning visuals. But yeah, this is actually just the storyboard book. So it has all of the concept art. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not. But yeah, it's there's a lot of really cool stuff in the book where they talked about scenes or sequences that they cut. Obviously, those are the most, like, cool things. Yeah, they had the Joy Emanator. They actually had this for sale on auction. The ceiling mounted Joy Emanator. They actually built that. They built a little machine that Kay looks into as well, and they sold that. But yeah, these are all of the storyboards. I think it's pretty much all the storyboards from the movie with notes. They sold the naked. They actually had full-size naked replicant statues from this scene. They had the man and the woman for sale. Usually they would build, one or two. They actually said how many props they created for the scenes. Yeah, this is the storyboard for the Vegas apartment, which is really sad. Spoilers. When Kay lost Joy there. They had the... No, this was... Yeah. This was, yeah, the other room. It was a different room, I think. This is where the spinner, which is the flying car, when it crashes in here. And then Harrison Ford and Kay run in. And then Love comes out, and then she smashes Joy's emanator, which they have the smashed version as well. They have that prop. Yeah, and yeah, they had a lot of the whiskey bottles for sale, and like the cups. Yeah, so this is a really cool one for if you want to see all the storyboard. And then this one is really the cool one, the art, which is where they talk a lot about. It's all this like stuff you don't think about, you know, when you watch a movie, that they actually think about, you know, in the film. Like one thing was, yeah, they had the baseline test prop for sale. Yeah, here's all of the flying cars, which they called spinners, the artwork and design of the new ones compared to the old ones in the original film. But yeah, they got a lot of stuff in here that's not actually in the movie. Yeah, the square was the square whiskey bottles, like usually a real company created those. So you can actually buy those like off the shelf or like direct from them generally. Can you share a link? I don't think it's gonna work. You can give it to TS or I, and we can do it. $400 a bottle. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can get a metal replica. So this is Kay's blaster from the movie. You can get a full metal replica of this for $1,000. That's pretty much how much it costs. No, the link didn't work. You'll have to send it to either TS or me. This is Love's blaster, which I actually love almost more, even more. Like her blasters, they also they had a all metal replica of that one too, which went for just as much. But yeah, you can get full metal replicas for $1,000. I opted not to do that because I'm not like. To me, I would rather have Joy's emanator, which is what I pre-ordered. So yeah, here's the concept art for like when Kay is looking at Joy's ad, basically. And basically realizing at this moment that like she wasn't just his, right? She's anything she wants to be for anybody. I feel like he felt like he was sad, you know. Maybe he just like forgot about that fact. So here's costumes for like extras. Then concept art for the bar in the movie, which apparently they cut out like a big sequence from the bar in the movie. And yeah, they were showing when you see that ad out the window. Yeah, exactly. Right. It just reiterates that fact that like she can really be anything to anyone. Yeah. Yeah, like here's some concept art, you know, of them in bed. That didn't make it in the movie. Like afterwards. Yeah, so here's the emanator. The emanator. And here's the finished prop. So here's the finished prop here. This one when it's closed and open. And the broken version that's in the movie. So I did get the all metal one. It does open up, and it also has the light when you press the button. It's supposed to be exactly screen accurate. It also has the metal black case that opens up, and it has these little magnets that latch the case closed. I wish it had like its little protective sleeve, because it has this little protective sleeve here that you put in, but apparently that did not make it. So originally they named her She. So it's S. He. So She. That was her prototype name before they changed it to Joy. And the emanator was a lot more complicated. It had like looked like it had some like lenses there, and like a speaker, and like a projector. So in the original movie, Love was supposed to, Love was supposed to be killed with having the broken emanator jabbed in her head. So this was the original idea for her death, which would have been almost like poetic justice, since she's the one that broke the emanator in the first place. The concept is like it has more stuff going on, right, than the very minimalist version that they came up with here. But yeah, they had here's other prototypes. So it was gonna be like a big old phone looking thing like this. And then they were like, let's make it smaller. Let's make it smaller. You know, basically like that. And then got down to this, right? I think for the sake of the story, literally for the sake of the story, they literally did not need it to be this complicated, right? they were really only going to show it do something, and then also just it's laying on a table, right? So I can see why they pared it down, you know, so much. And then yeah, like the rooftop sequence, like they actually, here's the storyboard, and then like they talk about some details about the actual purpose of this scene, right? Which was also really cool because it was the first time that she could walk out of the apartment, and she was quote unquote feeling rain, you know, for the first time. But then it's funny because she gets a call from the police department, and she literally freezes in place, breaking the illusion, right, of her being real, right? And you see how Kay reacts to that moment, right? Yeah, so here's some police department sketches and how the actual LAPD building was supposed to look. And here's, yeah, the Wallace Corporation. Here's all the different logos and concepts about like how this corporation is supposed to look, because it's supposed to be the biggest tower in the city, because Wallace is the most richest person on the planet. So he is supposed to have the tallest structures. So all of these are all about these massive, like, giga structures, which ended up being like this, you know, in the movie. Like these, like, 3-angled structures. And then inside of the building, there's tons. It's entirely made out of wood. Like, the whole thing, there's lots of wood, which also signifies that he's like super rich, because wood is extinct pretty much on the planet. So because everything is made out of wood inside, right, the floor, there's like Love's office and like the stairs going up, all made out of wood. So that actually signifies that, yeah, like just how rich he is. There's literally people in this world who has never seen a tree in person or touched wood, right? So they have a lot of the opening sequences. Yeah, I mean, they go over everything, right? And all this detail on the scenes and the significance of how things look. Yeah, the guns and this, like, this sequence is very cyberpunk 2077, where you're like outside the city and it's all junkyard, it's all like all tons of junk, and there's like people living there with their own laws and rules and ways, and like ways that they do stuff. Yeah. So, very cool book. Yeah, here's the. So the. What? Lastly. Sorry, again, I can talk about this book, or I can talk about the movie all day. The Vegas sequence. They go to Vegas, but no one lives there because there is nuclear fallout over near Vegas. So that's why it looks this color in the first place. And no one lives there anymore. At least they shouldn't be living there, because it's all nuclear. It's all radiated. So I don't even think they have this shot in the movie at all. This is like welcome. I don't even remember seeing a welcome to Vegas sign. Yep, so this is when he goes in an old casino and then sees Deckard. This is all of Deckard's stuff. This is a Sony. It's a hologram projector plus jukebox. So it projected a image of what's his name? Playing that song. Who was it? I forgot who it was. Frank Sinatra, I think. Yeah, so here's a scene. Here's unrealized locations. So they have some shots here of Kay. He is meeting up with some different groups. Those didn't made it into the movie. It's a Los Angeles spaceport, which we didn't see in the film. Oh, and there's a gigantic seawall surrounding LA, because in the future the oceans have risen above the landscape. So there's a giant seawall, which is there's a big sequence on the seawall there at the end of the film. But yeah, this is how they kind of realized keeping the sea out. So this was also something they did not have on the auction. This was really the only thing that they did not include in the auction. This was basically made out of different camera lenses and camera lens parts. And it was basically used in the movie by this woman to create like holographic memories. Yeah. People were saying like, oh, where's the little memory controller thing? But no, that was not for sale. Someone probably already got that. But yeah, here's some concepts for that sequence. A lot of different concepts The building, here's some building concepts for that memory. Like location, very different from what we got in the movie. It was supposed to be like an egg, a literal egg in the movie that she would live in to make the memories. And it eventually just like turned out to be a nondescript building. Like a very, in the movie, it just looks like this in the movie. Just the nondescript, you wouldn't even know anybody was really living there. So yeah, okay, yeah, that's a quick overview of the art. So if you definitely want a deep dive into more of Blade Runner, that is the one to get. And then real quick, again, Dune Part 1 and 2, just, they basically did the same thing that they did for Blade Runner. Really made it realistic, and they had the same, just really beautiful, visuals. They filmed on location. Here you can see them filming there in the desert. A lot of it was in camera, as much as they could get, and just, yeah, again, very awesome sci-fi ships and technology. Because like in this one, I mean, Blade Runner 2049, there is part of that world which has basically been reset, right? They're using pencils again, right? They're writing things down with pencils and paper. They don't have phones on them, right? They use futuristic payphones. Technology was basically like reset in the world of Blade Runner at a certain time, right? Like humanity lost technology and then it was reborn. In Dune, technology has advanced. Well, this is like 10,000 years in the future. And basically you can't have any robots, you can't have any AI, because there was like a big old AI war in the world of Dune before this movie. So AI is like outlawed. So basically you can't have really sophisticated computers, right? So you can only have like basic stuff like, oh, here's like a flying light. Here's like a flying light that you see in the movie, and it just follows you. Or here's a little projector, like a 3D holographic projector. All of their flying machines are manually flown. There's no like autopilot. So like the technology is super interesting. They have personal shields, but a knife can penetrate the shield if you do it slow enough. So if you do it fast, the shield blocks it. But if you do it slowly, then it actually penetrates the shield. So it's all these little rules, right? And like limitations to the technology in the world, right? And then you have humans that have evolved, right? Because this is like 10,000 years in the future. So you would think humans have evolved to a certain point by then. And so they can utilize, you know, mental abilities, right? To get in someone's head, right? Almost like telepathy, right? So, fun fact, I had a stone pain box. So this is the pain box in the movie. So basically, if you haven't seen the movie, you are supposed to put your hand inside this hole, and basically it feels like your hand is melting off, right? But it's all mental. I had a stone pain box commissioned to be created by a master craftsman. Can't even say it. Over in Ukraine. This was about 6 months before Russia invaded Ukraine. And they had to evacuate, move to a different country, and pretty much I lost contact with them. So I'm not sure what happened to them. I gotta email them again. It's been years. It's been years now. Never got it. I have this shield emitter. So the characters wear this shield emitter. They pretty much like zoop. They little zoop. A zoop, zoop, zoop. And they turn on the shield. And you can see here, the slow blade penetrates the shield. But I have a really good prop of that. That's really cool. I think I might have also had one of their swords commissioned. I don't remember what happened with that. It's been so long. The swords are really cool too. Again, they don't really have guns for some reason. It's all melee weapons, which is funny because, like, how come the soldiers don't have guns, but the vehicles have guns? They have projectile weapons. So I don't know why. Don't ask questions. And then of course, and then everything costs money. Like, they make a big deal about like how, because like interstellar space travel is expensive in this movie. So it also kind of like shows how rich, right, a particular clan, for a lack of another term, is, right? Or like race of people, right? Which basically shows like, oh, we can travel between stars just to deliver a message, right? So they make a big deal about that. And then to travel between different stars, right? It requires this gigantic ship, which you can see how small those other ships are compared to this gigantor ship. And this is used to like carry humans and cargo to different planets. And additionally, these have to be driven by humans, I think, that were like exposed to like too much spice, which is basically drug. It's a drug inducing. It's like it basically gives you like hallucinations. But I guess it's like they were exposed to too much, or exposed to so much spice that they basically evolved to like a new kind of species or something that can figure out how to fly, how to like travel to different stars, right? Like there's so much. I'm just like scratching the surface here. So there's a lot of like lore with all of the different types of like humanoids and all of the everything related. So yeah, cool to see that Dune Part 3 is, I believe they just said they just finished filming. I believe they said it was going to be out by Christmas next year. So yeah. Watch Dune Part 1 and 2. If you liked Blade Runner 2049, you're going to love Dune. Even if you know nothing about it. It's the same kind of like style and look as Blade Runner, just with the Dune aesthetic. You saw Part 1, didn't see 2. Yeah, definitely watch. There is also a Dune game as well that I have not played yet. So I think that's an MMO, I believe. And it's literally based off of Dune 1 and 2, I think. Pretty sure. The sandworms. Yeah. I think I saw Dune 1. God, at least probably 4 times or 5 times in the theater. Dune 1 is also a very excellent Blu-ray to test out a home theater. So if you want a Blu-ray to really test your rig, test your setup, and if you have a home theater of any kind, it is a really good film for that. Not only for the sound system, but for making sure you have proper, or you have good black levels, because there's a sequence in the movie where they meet up with the sandworms, and it's really dark. And only if you have a decent system will you be able to actually see what's going on in that part, because it's literally made for theater brightness. So yeah, really good film to test that. But Blade Runner 2049 is actually the one that I would recommend, especially for the sound and testing out sound and audio is just so good. Anyways, wow, that was a really long tangent. Let's see, I'm going to housing. Unlocks a new character. Oh yay, yes. I need new characters. Yay. This also unlocks a new character. Hey. Hey. I wish we could do like a shared viewing of the movies. That'd be really cool. Ugh. Let's see, I gotta move this out of here. This is my little village and stuff. It's almost like Tetris. I have to build these buildings. So what I have to do is move these new buildings over here so I can harvest. Then I aim my character where they should be bouncing off of. Oh no, I didn't barely do it. Go, 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 go. Did it! Yay! I did it! That was barely. You only have a certain amount of time. Construction completed. I only got 6 characters left to unlock, which is good. That'd be cool. Movie night with the Red Bull Squad. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we cannot broadcast a movie. At least through normal means. Holds a large shield that bounces back balls that hit it. Balls deal 100% more damage each time they bounce off the shield. Okay. Okay, I'll use the warrior. Let's see. No, scattered. So I can combine two characters now. Two characters' power together. He's holding... Oh, this is a big shield. Interesting. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Ba da da ba ba ba. Ba da da ba ba. I know. Yeah, that was close. Increase crit chance when hitting enemies from the front. Oh. Yes, please. There we go. Oh, 20% damage. Okay. Damage. Increase area effect damage. Yes, please. Uh, 75% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. Yep. Evolution. A bomb explodes when hitting an enemy. 3-second cooldown. Critical damage. Yes. Earthquake. Alright, get it. Got him. At least I can get enemies pretty easily straight on. Really good for a straight on attack. Hey! I'm just leveling up everything right now. I have maximum weapons. Oh no! Evolution. Then I can have an extra weapon. Stack of overgrowth. I gotta say, this game is probably gonna be my indie game of the year. I did hear some other current like indie titles that are making the rounds right now, but this one pretty much I felt like just came out of nowhere, and then it's so addicting pretty much. We are going to have a kind of game of the year, not really awards, but What's our best games of the year? Stream sometime in December. So maybe I'll even make a ASMR video of an ASMR video version of the video. That'd be neat. That'd be nice. We'll do a live stream version first, though, for sure. Barely hanging on here. Help me! I'm not gonna make it. Ah! I didn't mess up. The good thing is that you still even when you die. It's too bad he didn't live. But then again, who does? When you die, you still get the resources, you still get stuff to build. So it's not like it's for nothing. So it is not a waste if you die. But then again, no then again. There's no then agains. Okay. But then again, who does? Alright, we're gonna harvest. Let's build this building. Done. This will give us extra speed. Give me the speed. Increase movement speed during a harvest by 10%. We can upgrade this more. We can upgrade that and we can upgrade this stuff. left trigger. What do we do? Right trigger and A. There we go. Move this here because I'm going to need to upgrade. Yeah. We will upgrade these next time. Let's move this. There we go. Move this, because this is gonna then be upgraded next time. This can be moved back here somewhere. We don't need that. Bouncing on this building applies +2 build points to all nearby scaffolds. Oh. 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 I see. I'll put this in the middle. Upgrade this. I'm gonna put these. I'm just placing these buildings for next time. Next time we're gonna have to bounce our characters off of these buildings to upgrade them. Hey, that's probably good enough. So how does this gonna work? Let's see. Itchy finger and piercing the wall together. Oh, these guys already played this one together. There's still blueprints uncovered. There's one blueprint here uncovered. Okay, let's do this one. Here we go. So combining these two characters gives me a scattered, fast shot. Like this. And allows the balls to go through enemies. So balls going through enemies is good as long as you keep them up top. Because if there's an enemy closer down to the bottom, it makes it really hard to hit them. So gotta really try to keep them up top. Keep everything up top, if you can. Frozen! Come on, die already! See, this guy is... It's getting hard to shoot that one. That's why when a boss gets here, I really gotta be on top of shooting them from the top. Baba, 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 baba. Hit damage. Hit damage, yes. Gamer is back in the house. All right, get him. This is the only problem, is it takes a long time to take out enemies, bosses. Come on! Die already! No, I'm gonna die. Ooh, that's close. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. It's very difficult to kill bosses with this combo. The pops are satisfying. Oh yeah. All of the sound effects are so good. Perfect. I hope they make a sequel to this game. They better. They better freaking make a sequel. Evolution. Let's do laser horizontal. We're at the next boss. Yeah, I'm trying to make some good progress in this game tonight. So that's why we're sticking with this game. Even though this one and Black Rock Galactic Survivor, they say that you can like finish both of these games in pretty decent times. But I feel like it's gonna take... I feel like it's taking so long. Like, these are pretty long games. Ooh, what are you playing? What's Gamer playing? I'll never guess. You gotta give me a hint. It's a Nintendo game. Mario! Boop 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 boop. Mario. Mario. I'm trapped in the castle again. Please save me. Princess Peach. Oh yes, we got some things to talk about. We got some extra things to talk about here. Besides Blade Runner and Dune. We got the Super Mario Galaxy trailer. You know, looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. I'm frankly surprised they had a trailer done, or at least they showed enough of a trailer at this point. But it looks like it was going to be out next year, right? It looks more grand to me, more epic. It's going to have Rosalina. So, yeah, looking forward to that, for sure. The other thing we gotta talk about is all the new Steam hardware. Valve shadow dropped pretty much their next generation hardware. Got their new controller. They got the new VR headset. Got the new Steam console, which is very interesting. So they're literally, I would say, directly competing. This is exactly what Microsoft wants to do with the next Xbox. This is literally what they're gonna do. It's gonna be a PC / console. And Valve was like, oh, we'll do it first. We'll do it. So, you can also put Windows 11 on the Steam console. So, very interesting developments there. No pricing They said it's gonna be out. All that stuff is gonna be out next year. No pricing announced, which again is not good news. It is not. It's never good news. They're saying, I think the power of the console was going to be right below Series X. So, yeah, I would not expect that thing to be under $500 for sure. So, if I had to take a wild guess, just based off of what they showed, which wasn't much, but there's going to be deep analysis of this in the coming days. But probably, man, I'd say probably like between $500 and $800. Probably it's going to be the console. Which would pretty much be in line with current technology prices. Am I gonna play Black Ops 7? Dude, is that tomorrow? Oh, and then also, right, back on topic. I gotta guess your game. Guess your game. It's a Nintendo game. Not Mario. Is it made by Nintendo? Is it a first party game? Is it? Lara Croft. Great God Grove. Pigeon Simulator. Relic Hunters Legend. Winter Burrow. Cozy Woodland Survivor game. Oh, you're a little mouse. Man, my daughter would love this. If she could read more. She is starting to read. So. Yeah, she would love that game. What is coming up on the Game Pass? Black Ops. I thought they had what's coming up. Here we go. This is the only thing, guys. This is the only thing coming to Game Pass. Black Ops 7. There's no more games after this. We wish there were more games. But then again, there never was. Yeah. Yep. November 13 at what time exactly? It should show us exactly what time. This shall be 9 p.m. tomorrow. So we will not be playing it tomorrow. Friday, probably. Nintendo game, not Mario. Yes and no, it's a major IP. Splatoony! How about Splatoony? How about that? Is it Splatoon? No. I don't know why I I said Platoon. PM is evening, right? Yep. Yes and no? I don't think it could be yes and no. Gamer. It has to be yes or a no. If it's published by Nintendo, I would consider it first party. I mean, that would be for 2100. Yeah. I am not a 24-hour time kind of guy, so yeah. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I should. Can I? But they're not the only owners. Smash Brothers! Super Smash Brothers! Smash the Brothers! I think I can ricochet. Oh, I think I can block my peeps. I can't. Right? That's the game. Here we go. Here we go. Harvest. Where's that go? Go, 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 go. 5 seconds left. Hey, Chivo. Reach +5 bonus in any attribute. Yay! Oh, this is the only one that didn't get upgraded. Sweet. Is it Smash Bros. Gamer? Or nah? Or hell nah? New. Increase the harvest clock by 2 seconds. Oh! Yes! Increase the harvest clock. What did I say? I said Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers. Oh no. Increase XP gain by 5%. We're gonna have to expand our land mass pretty soon here. We're getting clogged up. Animal Crossing. Gamer. Animal Crossings. That has to be it. Nobody should. That is not Animal Crossing. I don't know. What is it? Not a new game. Well, let's see. Metroid came out already. Zelda came out. Mario Tennis! Let's see. Kirby. Right? Right? Kirby? Kirby's Air Ride. No? Man, this is some obscure IP. So it's not Mario, not Zelda, not Metroid, not Kirby. Not Animal Crossing. Not... See, I'm thinking. I have to multitask. So... Luigi? Luigi's Mansion 3. Ah. What other Mario brands? There is no other Mario brand. What's the name? Yoshi's Island. Huh? Not Mario? Not even Yoshi? I'm saying all the characters because the characters, they have their individual games, so... Die, 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 die. Oh my god. Barely made that one. Oh, I think I got the blueprint. Okay. That's all I needed. Blind all enemies. Blinded. What am I missing? Pinkman! Pinkman 4! Oh, god damn it! Dang it! Ah! I thought that was it. Come on! That was a good one! Because there hasn't been a new Pinkman game in a while. I mean, there was, but... Ugh. Kinda close. Kind of. Tetris! That's not close. Is it a Switch 2 only game? Is there a Switch 2 version of the game? I would say no. But they did release a Switch. Oh, a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 version? Oh, oh, jeez. What was it called? What was that called? Ah, jeez. Woo! Made it! I know this! I should know this. I'm naming everything off. Yeah. There's a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 release. Is this game on any other platform besides Switch 1 and Switch 2? Die already, die, 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 die. Why am I blanking on this? I literally heard about this game, I think, just this last week. Pretty sure. But yeah, gamer, is this on a non-Switch platform or nah? Yes, you're playing it on a 3DS? What? 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 But the franchise recently, yeah. So it's a long-running franchise, but oh my god. Come on, I can't think of it. Donkey Kong? Donkey King? No, but that was only released on Switch 2.
Welcome. You've got
not-
mail.
Who is Donkey
Welcome,
King?
Byzantine Red, to the Ozma Destiny live stream. Time for the tactical ladder. Let's go.
Who is Donkey King for 1,000, please? That was the funniest Jeopardy answer ever. Red! Welcome in! to the late stream. How you doing? Good? Just playing my addiction. Just feeding my addiction right now. I'm gonna get the answer to this question, gamer, after this. Got it. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, level up. Level up. Yes, 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 and level up. Level up. But yeah, Redwood, we were focusing on playing some ball pit tonight. Instead of going through a bunch of games tonight, I was like, I need to focus on one game. It is super addicting. Probably one of the most addictive games of the year. Gamer, are you playing Pokemon? Synergy is back. Just finished dinner. Made some sweet and sour chicken and rice. I got some pasta, I think, for dinner on my plate. Coming up soon. I think we'll play one more round. Gamer, yes, it's Pokemon. But you're playing the old 3DS Pokemon. I've never played a Pokemon game. Never. I wouldn't mind playing like a really good open world Pokemon game as my first one. Just not the one that came out that had the horrible graphics. Why Nin? Why have I not played a Pokemon game? I never had an interest in Pokemon. So that's really the only reason. Never had an interest in Pokemon. I'm just gonna open all these up, even though it's gonna take all my money. It's okay. We're trying to get things in here. Gotta move houses out of the way that don't do anything. So why did you go with Pokemon X on 3DS? Of all things, gamer. Move this over. Why did you start playing Pokemon X on 3DS? Of all games. Of all the million Pokemon games. Out there. Here we can upgrade this one. Oh, this needs to be built. This needs to be built. Nearby wheat fields. Let's move this over. By the wheat. And we can't. Let's see if we can move this one out of the way. This one enhances build points. This one needs to be built. Let's bring that there. That needs to be built. This needs to be built. I'm going to block it off right here. There we go. Anything else? Can I build? I think this one, right? Ow! Controller! We can upgrade this. There we go. Let's bring it down here so we can block this off. There we go. Perfect. Harvest. Go. Construction complete. Most of them. Except that one. Okay. The warrior. And let's see what we gotta do here. We're gonna do. This one has one undiscovered blueprint. Okay. Last round. Pokemon ZA is the sequel to Pokemon X and Y. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Decrease damage taken by 10%. Yes, please. Plus it looks cute. I have Scarlet and your friend lent you sword, but you only played Scarlet for like 10 minutes. Ah. Okay. So yeah, as I mentioned, oh, do I have a shield? Where did I get the shield from? Shield? Gain a shield that blocks the next damage you would receive. Recharges after 60 seconds. Oh, cool. That's new. Basically, I can take damage. I can take one hit. And then the shield will recharge after a minute. So like that. It already turned off. Oh, it's getting dicey already. Oh no. All I need is a blueprint. Give me the blueprint. Whew. Okay. That was close. I don't think I'll get the blueprint until I get to the boss. Or at least the sub-boss. Anyway. Alright, there we go. Now I can get to the boss. Oh, perfect. There we go. Let's see if I can last here. Just until I get the... Just until I get the blueprint. It's probably gonna be on the next boss. Probably. So yeah, tomorrow we will just play our normal games. Tomorrow. And then Friday we will play we'll try out the Black Ops. Ow, 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 ow. You're out to bed, Miss Razor. Good night, good night, good night. One down. Come on, give me the goods. Quickly! Give me the goods! Oh, I'm gonna die! Oh! No! Alright. We're done for the night, guys. Made some decent progress. Here on Ball Pit. Thanks a lot, everybody. Happy midweek. Hopefully everyone had a good time while I was away. Thanks so much, everyone, for being here and hanging out. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. And we'll do it again next time. All right, guys. Catch you later. Bye.
Brain back on that island, going insane. Pixel dreams and 10 regrets. You serve me joy, then hit reset. You gave me sun, you gave me fire.